Okay, let's talk a little bit about representation agreements for content creators. So a lot of the times I see that content creators or influencers get really excited when they first get signed with an agency or especially a big management company. And they rush into signing a contract, especially if this company will also sponsor their visa or something. There are a lot of small details in these contracts that could really impact you for a long time, even if you don't stay with that agency. So first of all, you should be careful about the term. So how long are you signing a contract for? A lot of the times the standard template will say something like 3 years. I would suggest at the very least negotiating that down to 1 year and a renewable year to make sure you give yourself some cushion room. It's like dating. It's a new company you're working with. They're going to have a huge voice in what you do with your career and your brand. So you really want to give yourself some time to get to know them, but not too much time. The second thing to be careful with is, let's say you have already created this established, for example, YouTube channel or something, and you have an attractive or an abundant stream of income from ad revenue or something. Some of these contracts will say that once you sign with them, they immediately get whatever their fee is. It's generally 10 to 20%, depending on if you're only with an agent or if you're with an agent or a management company combined, or it's different on the contract, but generally it's about 10 to 20% that you will give on your existing business. So that might not be something you want to do, and sometimes that's negotiable. The next thing is, a lot of the contracts will say if you're with that management company, for example, and you now start a business, then they automatically get a certain percentage, not of revenue of your business, but equity, ownership in your business. So imagine if you're no longer with that company, but they remain a shareholder or co-owner in your company. So that's another thing you definitely want to watch out for. So don't get too excited. If you're doing well, you're probably going to get discovered and approached by management companies. And maybe you should use that as leverage to go to other companies and maybe their competitor or something bigger and say, hey, I just got offered to get signed.